Hey guys, it's Jessica and I am back with another product review. As you can see from the title, I am here to finally review the Dark and Lovely All Natural Anti-Shrinkage, some of the line. I don't have everything in the line, but I have a good bit of stuff. But this is what the labels look like. And I think I'm first going to start with the conditioner. So this is the Not Out Conditioner Recipe for All Day Elongation for All Curl Types. And it looks like this. I like the little label. It's cute. You know, it's kind of different. I have used this all the way down to about here. I actually was going to use it today, but I probably would use it all up if I maybe have one more use out of this. So I saved it so I could share it with you guys. This is a 13.5-ounce bottle. When I bought this, I got it from Target. I did get it for $9.99. Okay, so first of all, the smell. All of them smell this way. It's not a bad smell. I don't particularly like it. It's a very manufactured, perfumey, overly perfumed mango smell. All you get is like a mango fruity smell. It's not horrible, but it's not, you know, one of my favorite smells in the world. They all are very light though. They don't linger in your hair, so that's a plus. Again, I suggest you smell it while you're in the store. But this is the consistency. It's a nice, thick, creamy conditioner. Goes in my hair really smoothly. You actually only need a little bit. I found myself kind of having to back off of, you know, squeezing a whole bunch in my hand like I do other conditioners. But that's what it looks like. It's really nice and kind of slippery. It provides awesome like detangling properties. It's really nice. I was actually really surprised by this conditioner, just because like it goes on my hair smooth, but it doesn't really feel like it's gonna do anything at first. So basically how I would treat all my conditioners is I put it on, I leave it on for 2 or 3 minutes, and then I start to detangle. And this stuff is just works really nice. This is one of those conditioners that the longer you leave it on, the better it works for me anyway. Overall, it's really good. Would I buy it again? Probably not. I mean, again, I have plenty of conditioner. My Tresemme Naturals does the job just fine, and I get it for like on sale for like $3 or something. So, you know, as far as the, you know, anti-shrinkage claim, no. I'm just going to say it now. No, I did not pick it up because it had an anti-shrinkage claim. I mean, I don't believe anything that says anti-shrinkage anything unless it's like a texturizer or a perm, but we all know why that's anti-shrinkage. But yeah, I didn't see any noticeable difference with my shrinkage when using these products. But the conditioner is probably my second favorite out of this line. It's okay if you're interested in it. I say the conditioner is, you know, worth picking up if you find it on sale or something. So there's the conditioner. The next two things are the Curl Defining Clean Cream Glaze, and this is a 14.4-ounce container, and this is for loose spirals and curls. And it looks like this. And on the lid, I like how on the lid they kind of differentiate between, you know, this girl obviously has a looser curl pattern. And this one is the Coil Moisturizing Souffle, again, 14.4 ounces, and this is for tight curls and coils. So I'm going to start, oh, and this is what the top of it looked like. She has, you know, obviously tighter hair compared to this one. I'll show them side by side. So I like that because I remember when I originally saw this, I was like, why do they have two of the same things? The only thing that I see is that they're different colors, but I like how they kind of differentiate. The first thing, this is the Curl Defining Cream Glaze. It's a bright pink color. I don't know if my camera can pick that up, but it's a bright pinky color. It's very kind of loose and wiggly, slightly runny. It's still fairly thick. Goes on my hair really smoothly. Again, after I condition, I use this as my leave-in, rake it through, and then I put a light gel on top. I actually use their gel, but I'll get this out in a minute. For this one, I don't like it. I've used this, I want to say about 2 or 3 times. I've used, you know, I feel like I've used a good bit of this. This was full to the top when I got it, but yeah, I still have a lot left. This one I didn't really care for too much. I just kind of felt like I was putting, I don't know, water or like lotion onto my hair. It didn't really do anything. As far as like, again, the anti-shrinkage, no. As far as moisture, it did give me a little bit of moisture, but I felt like my hair was really just kind of not weighed down enough how I like it. It didn't give me definition how I looked for. I just wish it had a little bit more weight to it and it was a little bit heavier to help with my curls. I had a lot of frizz. I had really big hair, so if you like really big hair, you probably like this one, but I just, overall, I didn't like it. I'm probably going to try and use this up as much as possible. I know a lot of people use this with twists. I could see how you would like this with twists, maybe, if you were a twister on damp hair. But yeah, didn't really care for the curl defining cream glaze. But in comparison, the Coil Moisturizing Souffle, again, this is what it looks like. It is a orange consistency and it's a lot thicker, and as you can tell, I've used this a lot more than the other one. It is just, it's heavier. It's nice and thick. They both kind of have the same consistency, but it's just heavier on my hair. It weighs down my hair how I like it to weigh down. It gives me better definition. Again, the moisture, like the moisturizing content in it, not so great. Again, I probably could only get third day hair while using this, and that was with a gel on top. That's what I forgot to mention. Both of these with no gel, I hate. I absolutely hate. I maybe can make it to 2 days worth of hair, and then on that second day my hair is up in a puff or a bun, but my hair just looks a hot mess. I have to use these with gel. I prefer these with gel. I prefer this one just because, again, it's heavier. I get better definition. But as far as being moisturizing, they both have the same moisture content. I definitely have to moisturize my hair a lot more with both of these when I use them as a leave-in. So that brings me to the 10-in-1 Styles Jelly. And this is the container. This is a 5.3 ounce container. And this gel kind of surprised me because it actually reminds me of a flaxseed gel. This one you get that like bamboo smell. This one doesn't smell like the rest of them, like that fruity smell. This, it is like borderline for me. Thankfully, it doesn't linger in my hair, but ugh, I don't like it. But this is what it looks like. I don't know if you can see. I don't want to pour it out, but it's really kind of loose and liquidy. It really reminds me of a thick, what do you call it, flaxseed gel. It's really nice and slippery. I love it going on my hair. This is the kind of gel that I absolutely love. I love it for wash and goes just because it's thin and slimy and slippery, and it distributes on my hair well, but it's still light, so it's not thick, and it doesn't take forever for my hair to dry. Out of this entire line, I love this gel. It is my favorite. Again, for $10 for only 5.5 or not even 5.5 ounces. This kind of, you know, steep. It's not really cost effective for me. I probably only can get maybe 2 more uses out of this. I've only used this twice. So 4 ounces out of this one little container for $10, it's not really cost effective for me personally. But overall, this is my favorite. I really like it. I've actually used it with other things outside of this line. I've used it on top of a lot of leave-ins that I like to use, and it works perfectly. So I really like this stuff. And I also like the conditioner. So yeah, these two are my favorites, whereas these two things I probably could go without. I'm going to try to use these up as much as possible. So yeah, I don't really like them. But overall, as far as, you know, Dark and Lovely coming out with a natural line, the ingredients themselves have, you know, they don't have mineral oil or parabens or anything like that, but it's by no means natural. It's just okay. You know, a lot of these companies are just jumping on this natural hair bandwagon and coming out with these products. It's okay. I'd say if you were comparing this, you know, you're in Target and you see this next to Shea Moisture, definitely pick up Shea Moisture because you just get a better product for your money. But yeah, so that is my review on the all natural line from Dark and Lovely. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions or comments, as usual, please leave them below, and I will see you in the next video.